Hi guys, and welcome in. This is going to be a collective general read, so if this message resonates with you, double tap the screen, share the live, just period. Alright, we're going to see what the fuck going on. Anyone who's sending any type of evil eye or negative energy, we are going to transmute that energy into positive energy towards our manifestations, our goals, and our desires, including our health and our family's health as well, just period. Anyone who's doing any type of negative spell work, witchcraft, candle magic, crystal magic, we're going to denounce and rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And we're also going to return it back to a sender 10 times fold because they shouldn't have sent it anyways. Just period. God showed you in so many ways and in so many cases and situations that there are certain individuals that you used to give your attention to, you used to help, you used to try to guide. You feel what I'm saying? That do not deserve you. They don't deserve you. But because you knew them for so long, or you were related to them, or you thought that they would change because you always see the positive in everybody else. You gave them good advice. You thought they would listen. So you stayed. But now you see. You feel what I'm saying? Now you see. Now you come into a realization that, nah, fuck these people. Or whoever it is, whether these are family members, whether these are people who were taking advantage of your kindness, whether these are people who were breadcrumbing you, knowing that they could have gave you more, done more for you, and chose not to. Yeah, they out of here. Like, it gives that energy of, yeah, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, it really gives an energy of somebody literally saying, like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go off somewhere else. I'm going to go apply for a job. I'm going to go get myself a job. I'm going to go do something else where I don't need to keep coming back here and I'm getting treated like shit, or I'm not getting anything. Like, something is supposed to be putting you, you're supposed to be in a position currently at this point in time, and whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, it's supposed to be bringing you to the next level. Body's just like, yeah, I'm not going to keep stressing something that I don't need to be stressing, because you're not taking something, or you're not being considerate of what it is that I'm doing for you, and you're not doing shit for me, and the energy's not reciprocated. So I'm not doing anything anymore. It is what it is. If you fuck with me, then you can click that link over there and, like, send me something if you're feeling nice. Like, if you don't, I don't give a fuck. I got a job, or like, I don't know, like, it's giving that type of energy. Like, it's just like, you no longer making excuses for people, even when it comes to family members. Like, you constantly helping family members out and doing certain things for family members, and they constantly keep taking advantage of you. And you just like, listen, I know you probably need help, but I've been helping you for how long now, and you still haven't got your shit together. I'm done. Like, you all got to figure it out eventually. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's giving that type of energy, like you getting fed up of certain things that keep repeatedly being shown to you for you to listen, and you're no longer not about to not listen to what's being shown to you. Just period. You're about to listen. So I'm getting here, whatever God tells you to do, or however your spirit team is telling you to move, you should continue moving like that. If you stop doing something because individuals were not considerate, or they didn't take to heed that, let's just say, if you are a reader, I can only use examples that are, like, based on what the fuck it is that I'm doing. Even if it's not your situation, I'm trying to get you to see what it is that I mean, because I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not experiencing half the shit that be going on here. So I'm trying to get you to understand by using scenarios of tarot, or being in a tarot community, or whatever it is. All right? Because that's my only example I have. Let's just say you are a tarot card reader. Your readings are $5.55. And individuals see what the fuck it is, and they still choose to not take heed to it. They still choose not to want to purchase from you. They still choose not to want to fuck with you. And in that one moment where you make your reading $60 and you no longer offering $5.55, everybody got something to say after that. Everybody got something to say. But before, they was just window shopping. You feel what I'm saying? That's kind of the energy that is given. Like, before they was window shopping, but now it's like, damn, like, now it's not even the price that it was, because but yeah, you saw what it was and you didn't take advantage of it. So now it's not like that no more. Like, and then people got an issue with it. Like, it's crazy that you realize that you start deserving more, or what it is that you're receiving is just not enough. And you deserve to be treated better. You deserve more in life. And it's almost like people love to humble you. People love to see you struggle. This is also given an energy of people that you used to cut off, or people that you no longer talk to, like exes and shit like that. They enjoy hearing that you're struggling. They enjoy hearing that you're experiencing difficulties or you're below them on some sort of level, because they want to be above you. They don't want you to ever be able to surpass them, but yet they still want something from you. It's like people think shit is 100% free when it comes to your energy and how it is that you operate and what it is that you do. It's almost like somebody wants to feel like they're in control of how your life plays out. And if they have anything, for example, let me just explain. For example, it's almost like, I'm going to use this as an example. I'm doing a reading right now. We got 56 people in here. Out of you 56 people, you operate like this. Not all of you, but some of you do. If you know that you have the ability to change someone's life, if you know that you have the ability to purchase a reading, or if you know that you can send a fucking donation, but you choose not to do it purposely because you will love to see somebody struggle. You will love to see someone go or experience a downfall. You will love to see somebody be homeless. You would love to not see them in the position that it is that they're in currently, because then if you see them starting to surpass you, you will start feeling some type of way. That's the type of energy that is given. You knowing that you are in control but have the ability to do or make something change in someone's life, and you choose not to do it, but you still choose to sit in their face and try to use them for what it is that they're giving you, what it is that they're providing you, their resources. You love taking advantage of people, and it's crazy. Like, that's the energy that it gives. 100%. It gives that energy. It also gives an energy of somebody being completely rude. Like, if they don't get what it is that they want from you, they'll start calling you a broke ass bitch. And you probably not broke. You just probably don't want to give them shit. You feel what I'm saying? You just a stingy motherfucker. And there's stingy people out here. It just is what it is. But I'm getting here, God done showed you something, and you see it for what it is now. And there is no more making excuses for shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? There is no more making excuses. You just about to see what it is, and you see what it is, and it is what it is at the end of the day. And now you finna move accordingly because you've been shown so many times. How many confirmations do you need to be shown? You feel what I'm saying? It's like, just like when somebody literally is like cheating on you. How many times do you need confirmation of them cheating on you for you to leave a situation? How many times you need to go through that person's phone for you to keep seeing them cheating on you and talking to other people for you to leave them? It's almost like somebody chooses to be blind, or they choose to be delusional. Like, you get proof of something happening, and then you argue, you get mad, but then you keep going back to that same person and expecting different results. Ain't shit finna be different. Like, it's just gonna get worse. Again, being highly intuitive can either lead to someone's own destruction, or it can end up helping you out in some sort of way, okay? So, in instance, I'm getting here, a lot of you guys could be picking up on a lot of people's energy, or a lot of people around you in general. The problem comes where you start telling people about themselves, and then they tell you that you're wrong about them, and you're not. Because even God done showed you some examples and situations, you feel what I'm saying, and in certain cases where they do and they are just like that. And it's like somebody doesn't want you to listen to yourself when you're already correct. It's like someone wants you to embody self-doubt to where it causes self-destruction, and then you start having psychosis. And then you're afraid, and then you're experiencing anxiety, and then you start thinking that people trying to attack you or hurt you that's not even coming up against you. That's what it's giving, okay? And I'm getting here that for some of you guys, you are seers. Knowing the truth about people, places, and things, and understanding exactly how it is that they operate and what it is that they do, it will be very much hard for you to do self-destruction when you know who it is that you are. When you know who it is that those individuals are and who it is that you are. When you know your own energy versus everybody else's energy. What's not your energy? Just period. Seeing most things that people do I'm getting here, it's almost like you could try to mention it to people about, oh yeah, you need to watch out about that. Don't do that because that's not going to end up well. Don't do this, don't do that. But you could have like factual proof or like something is just on the fucking bone, and motherfuckers will still not listen to you. And then they'll go ahead and go do whatever the fuck it is that they want to do. But then they want to come crying for help and needing your help and assistance after you already told them not to do it. Like, you already told them not to do something and then they still doing it. It's almost like even when you speak your truth, you got people who don't even believe in nothing that's coming out your mouth. They think you just talking gibberish. Whole time when it started manifesting, when it started coming true, now you're still the problem. Why? Because now somebody's viewing you as, oh, you spoke this over my life. No, you just was trying to warn them. Like, because you felt something happening. That's just like a mother's instinct. Oh, babe, I don't think that you should go to that party. You know, I don't have a good feeling about it. I think you should stay home. Normally I don't really say anything about what it is that you do, but I really don't think that you should go out with those friends. I don't think you should do that. And then they stay home, and then what happens? Those friends get arrested. Then what happens? That party that they were supposed to go to got up. It's just like that. Not necessarily having the proof to show that this is going to happen, but you get a feeling that, yo, this is going to happen and you need to not do it. Like, but people not listening to you anyways. And then the individuals who are arrogant and don't want to listen to you but know you speaking facts are the same individuals that don't really want to acknowledge that what it is that you're saying is actually factual, because then they're going to start feeling like they are psychologically naked when it comes to you, and that you can see through them and you see them. Like, they gonna feel like you see them. Like, if you can see that, then you definitely see how it is that I'm moving towards you. You definitely see what it is that I'm doing to you. And they don't want to agree with you. And the only reason why they really don't want to agree with you, even when you know what it is that you're talking about, is because they want you to embody self-doubt. They don't want you to be so confident in who it is that you are and what it is that you're saying. And that's why they do little slick little shit just to get you to try to knock you off a pedestal or knock you down a couple levels, so that you never are able to actually live within your full potential. Be who it is that you truly are and what it is that you do. You have a very special gift, okay? It's very special. It's levels to this shit, and I'm getting here that there are certain people who are aware of what it is that you have, and they don't want to admit that what it is that you have is what it is that you have. You feel what I'm saying? And it's almost like people want that gift to cause you some sort of self-destruction. People want your discernment to self-destruct itself so that you have nothing. But at the end of the day, if you were never to be intuitive, you're good at other things. You'll be able to be successful in other things, other professions. This isn't your only skill. This is what the individuals aren't realizing. Like, they're not realizing that this isn't your only skill. You are literally an entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? You're not just set on entrepreneur towards one thing. You are good in many things that they yet have to find out about. It's just that there's one thing that it is that they know of you for being good at. They want to try to attack it. And they can't even do that either. Like, you're going to hear that people wanted you to face rejection. At the end of the day, people just wanted you to be rejected from opportunities, new opportunities that could possibly be approaching you at this point in time as well. Okay, people don't want certain doors to be open for you or for you to be able to surpass them on a certain type of level, like I said. But someone doesn't understand that the way that it is that you view things and how you operate is completely different than how they think of shit, how they operate. You and them are not on the same level. Y'all don't think the same. Okay, nothing about y'all is the same at all, other than like, you both in vessels. That's the only thing that's the same. You're both in vessels, experiencing the human, having the human experience on planet Earth. That's the only thing that seems to be very much similar. Other than that, how you operate, what it is, and how you think, not the same. Not the same at all. So someone wanting you to face rejection, at the end of the day, you view rejection as protection. You're rejected for some sort of reason. It's your spirit team trying to protect you from something. It is what it is. They don't want to accept you. They don't have to. You were never meant to fit in the first place. Okay? Rejection leads to redirection. Where it was that you was applying to, who it was that you was fucking with, working with, maybe maybe you're not supposed to be around them. Maybe you're not supposed to be working there because you're not going to get treated well anyways. And you're a lot much more deserving in what it is that you deserve than what you would have been getting if you were over there. You feel what I'm saying? You don't view rejection the same way that everybody else. Rejection is God's protection. Oh, wow, you didn't want to invite me out. You wanted to leave me out. Oh, okay, well, it just is what it is. At the end of the day, I didn't need to go with you. I honestly needed to catch up on my rest anyways and really start thinking about what it is that I got to do tomorrow and really get my shit together. I'm glad you didn't invite me. I don't feel left out. It is what it is. I can be by myself. Like, I love my own energy. I don't like being around a lot of people anyways. It makes me feel weird. Period. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Rejection is a blessing. The fact that you ended up getting rejected by somebody else and then you walked down the street and then you came into some sort of contact with somebody else who actually blessed your life. It's like, damn, if I didn't get rejected from that person, I would have never met you. If I didn't get rejected from that person, I would have never got this opportunity to, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it gives that type of energy. Damn. Continue to be of service to them like the way that you used to be, okay? The way that they remember you being. But you ended up changing directions and you went a completely different way, and people are mad about that. People are mad about how certain things that were available to them are not available to them anymore. For example, if you're a reader, you could have said, I'm done doing readings. It's over. It's quit. I'm not doing them no more. I found an alternative. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And people may be mad at you about that. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want you to stop. Because the service that it was that you used to supply them or give them, your resources, are not available to them anymore. And you decided to change in direction, which was something that they didn't really expect. Because, again, your moves are unpredictable. People keep trying to predict what it is that you're going to do and how it is that you're going to move. They don't know nothing. It seems like you know more about them than they even know about you. This is why they try to study you, so they could try to figure you out. But even if they had the blueprint, they still wouldn't get to know who the fuck it is that you are. Because one, you're a seer. And again, everything that it is that somebody views you and looks at you and tries to figure out, it's just a mirror and it's a reflection of themselves. You'll never really be able to read a seer. You'll always be able to see something reflected back from that seer that you see within yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But somebody definitely wanted to try to humble you, okay? And the simple fact that you already caught on to what it was that somebody was trying to do, you ended up humbling them before they could even humble you, which was crazy. Because, again, you be peeping people before they even be peeping what it is that they be trying to do to you, okay? And once you became aware of what it was that people were really trying to do when it came to trying to humble you and knock you down a peg, you ended up not giving a fuck. You started realizing that you didn't have to care anymore. Just period. You didn't have to give as much fucks as you gave before. All you had to do was stop giving a fuck about everybody else and start putting yourself first. What's going to be more beneficial for you? Because at the end of the day, you can continue being a people pleaser all you want, but you're always going to get fucked at the end of the day. So it's kind of just like, how can I make a situation that's going to be beneficial for me and you? And once something stops becoming beneficial for me, I'm going to stop it. It's not just about you. It's also about me too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy it's given. Okay, and thank you so much for the gift. I do appreciate it. The whole time, they the ones that got humbled. You feel what I'm saying? People are mad because God got his hands on you. That's the thing. God got his hands on you. You will always praise the Most High. And you will always be willing to go wherever it is that God sends you. Even through the valley of shadow of death. God will even snatch you up out of a situation or out of a place where it is that you don't belong. It's just like passing, right? And then you expecting after you pass to go straight up to God. You feel what I'm saying? Or just go straight to heaven. No, that's not how it's going to go. You're going to get tested, my guy. Like 10 days in hell. You going to lose your faith and think that God not finna take you out of there? That's your decision. You feel what I'm saying? Because the thing is that a lot of people love to say that, oh, I believe in God and this, that, and the third. Do you really? Because it's going to be put to the test regardless. And if you think that God ain't going to take you out of a situation you don't belong in, that's your test. And somebody is mad because your energy represents the Most High. Just period. You operate out of this energy of like, are you even human? Like, that's a question. For real. Like, are you human? Like, I know that there's like aliens and shit that's here. You sure you're not a hybrid? People feel like you changed. You feel what I'm saying? You are not the same person that it is that you used to be. They right. You did change. But you didn't change in a way where it was going to be more beneficial for them. You changed in a way where it was going to be more beneficial for you. Just period. You've healed. You learned. You grew. You set boundaries. You stand by your boundaries. You stopped settling for individuals and started putting yourself first. Of course you changed. And of course they're mad about it because some people like to take advantage of you. They expected you to crawl back to a community of people who were doubting you, listening to other people about you. But you had the strength and courage to walk the fuck away and not to return. Just period. Not to go back on what it was that you were saying. Like, people really expected you to, like, need them. I don't know. Like, people were really thinking, like, you needed them. More than what it was that they thought. And that was completely wrong. People expected you to come back to people who were doubting you, who were treating you bad, who were listening to rumors and other people about what it was that they had to say about you, and was allowing what other people were saying about you to affect how it is that they view you themselves, as if they don't have a brain of their own. Damn. And that's what's crazy. Somebody was not expecting you to, like, move like this. Somebody wanted you to go through the worst. You feel what I'm saying? That goes back to exactly what it was that I was saying earlier when it came to my example. Somebody wanted you to go through the worst, but they wanted to accept your guidance. They also didn't want to fight with you, but they wanted to watch you battle in the field and then come back to them with some sort of prize or with some sort of evidence or advice in general on what it is that they need to do while you out here fighting demons and shit with no help. They ain't in the fields helping you at all. They're just waiting for you to come back and tell them, like, what's up. I'm getting here now. It's kind of like people are starting to distance themselves from you because they are now upset about you gaining awareness about what it was that they were specifically doing to you in the first place. But yet they still do want to keep tabs on you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why you got some people that be sitting in the back of the classroom just watching you. You feel what I'm saying? They know that you're aware of what it was that they're doing. Now they're just sitting in the back trying to study. Like, why is it not having the effect that I want it to have on this person? What is it about this person that it's not affecting them? Why aren't they affected with me just sitting here staring in their face and just stalking their shit? Because it's giving fan behavior. That's why. Why would I be mad about you sitting in the back of the class stalking some shit? It gives paparazzi with no camera. Nah, sit in the back of the classroom. You got to see this shit. Like, you got to see this shit. Period. Like, you got to see this. All right? You out here shocking people. Okay? You out here shocking people. You're accomplishing things that these individuals still have as goals.